You can tell from
10
the plate.
points to guess where we are from the plate.
But I can already feel my arm starting to ache all the way down.
A lot more sewer than COVID jab.
We have a trip reveal. Ta-da! So in 25 days, we are going to be revisiting Disneyland Paris.
Are we having 50th anniversary coffee?
We're having 2 scoops of decaf and 1 scoop of that.
Why do you like mixing?
Because I don't want too much caffeine first thing in the morning, it sends me wacky. I'm already wake up wacky. Although I must say, I'm really enjoying having an extra 2 hours sleep this morning. Thanks, coffee.
Right. Done my work for the day. So,
What time
do
is
you
it? 12 o'clock?
Yeah, and I got up at
It's a long
7.
morning for you, that.
Yeah, it is.
I enjoyed my line actually. Right, we've been meaning to show this for a while.
You
I've
may
been
have
testing
noticed on the vlog, actually, on the Royal Caribbean cruise vlogs, Nick had these in his ear all the time.
these. Yeah, they are fantastic. A company sent us these. It was the same company that sent us to try as they sent us the waterproof speaker. Lee's not having a look into these because I've been using them constantly. They are basically similar to what you can get for other big mobiles. They're basically Bluetooth earbuds. They work perfectly with my phone. It's the same brand that sent us the waterproof speaker and the same company that sent us Edgar. They sent us it and said, would you like to try this? And anything audio and gadgety, I'm always like, yeah, I'll try it, and I'll try it. And we always say to the guys, whenever we get products sent, if it's rubbish, we will actually say it's rubbish, or we'll just not show it.
Yeah.
So I've tested these for a number of weeks. The minute I put them
You
in,
love them, don't you?
the minute I put them in, I was just blown away. So I'll show you what's in the box.
I haven't tried them because I've got tinnitus. I tend not to wear headphones.
Because when he was a teenager, he was literally bongo drums in his ears.
Yeah.
Right.
I used to listen to ABBA full blast. My
So
mum
I
used to say,
was deafened you.
my mum used to say, turn it down, it'll run your ears, and I was like, yeah, whatever, mother.
So I'm going to show you what's in the box, and as I said, these were gifted to us. So and we're going to provide the link in the Amazon description below when I've shown you what's in the box. Right, so nice flash box that it comes in.
Votomi is the brand.
Yep. I didn't read the book. I never read the book. I always judge a product based on how easy it is to set up without the instructions.
Yeah. So I've not used
So
them.
there will be functions in this that I'm not even aware of.
Yeah.
Probably the ability to charge your phone from a USB slot. I've not confirmed that, but I think that's what that's for, because you actually charge this dock with a USB-C there, which the cable is provided under there, which I've not used. I just use my phone
Just stick
charger.
the cable in and stick it in your phone, see if it charges. Then we know for 100% sure.
So pop that in there. Pop that in my phone.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's actually a phone charger as well.
portable charger. Had you known that on when we've been using them on the cruise ships?
Well, it's just use 1% look.
Yeah.
So that will actually, it's basically a phone charger as well as an earbuds set.
Yeah.
So these are for people with chunky fat ears or mini ears. So the one that you get on it is actually none of these sizes. You can just pop them off, put a new one on, depending on your earlobe size, and they're extremely comfortable to wear.
So I've not
just
used
move
these, but this really has impressed me when, like I said, Nick used them all on the Royal Caribbean cruise, and he used to pop it in my bag, and the minute he puts them back in, it starts charging the earbuds. So
Automatically.
They never went below 9% on the cruise, did they, all week?
No, that percentage is the percentage in the battery pack,
yeah.
not the headset.
I got you. Yeah,
the headsets are always charging when they're in the dock. So if you take them out, literally, they're now running purely on the batteries within the headsets, and then you pop them in, and the minute you disconnect from the dock, they automatically pair with your mobile, and the bass and tweeter sounds are absolutely full range. They're amazing. So I can't obviously show you the sound quality because the tiny little things that pop inside your ear, but they look. Well, look at that, and I'll show you how it fits in my ear. So these fit out the box perfect. These little grills here actually bend and then flick back inside the cartilage of your ear, so it holds it in. And they're actually waterproof as well, so you can get in water, go swimming, and...
Do they come in different colours, like white or something?
No, unfortunately not. So, pop them in. They are sound reducers, so I can't even hear what you're saying. I can just hear a muffled sound.
You can control them with your tap of your finger, can't you?
Oh yeah, this is fantastic. Right, so let me just put Spotify on my phone. Right, so they're connected, and I've just started a song. Right, so if you double tap the earbud,
Paused.
it pauses it and unpauses it. And then if you want to skip back a track, you press it 3 times on your left ear, or if you want to skip forward, you press it 3 times on your right ear. So if you want to skip the track, so if you imagine your phone's in your bag, you just do. And then it moves songs. There we go. You can see it's changed to how far I'll go.
So every time I was talking to Nick on the ship, I know you can't hear me. This is what it was like. I was tapping on my shoulder and it was like, wait a minute. So there we
go. So, and then as soon as you put them back in the dock, they really literally top themselves up, and they're magnetic as well, so they'll actually go in so far and then lock into place.
And then they start charging.
And then they start charging. So they're always full, and then you just charge this when it gets down to a percentage where it's not charging the earbuds. So one thing I've just noticed as I was packing them away is you actually get a spare set of these ear guard rings here, which are in with the charging cable, which I never knew. Because I'd never unpacked the cable until just now, I never knew they were in there. So if that ever wears or snaps, that holds it in your ear, you can literally just replace them with these 4 spares.
Yeah.
So we can definitely highly recommend them.
Yeah, Nick will put the details in the description below. As we said, I think Nick said before, we get a lot of people asking us to send us things, and we usually say no. But when something what we think we would really use comes along, we're like, well, go on then. And if it's rubbish, we will not show it. We've actually got a product at the moment, which we got because we thought we'd really enjoy it, but it's a bit rubbish. It's not working, so we're actually in discussions with that particular company because we won't show anything that we think is crap, basically. So there we go. We have today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Our jabs, our flu jabs.
I'm not looking forward to any after effects.
Never had a flu jab before, but obviously they keep saying on the news it's flu.
I've never had flu before.
Well, I think I may have had it once a long time ago. I was off work for a week. So they keep saying on the news that flu's going to be bad this season if you get it, so we thought we'd go for one. We're going to Boots. I think it's £14.99 per jab.
This is not an advert.
No, it's just, I think it's a sensible thing to do this year. So there you go.
Right, we're on our way in the car.
2 hours early.
2 hours early. We're hoping we can just maybe walk in and just say we're a bit early and they might do it. I must say, I'm not looking forward to this as much as I was looking forward to getting the COVID jabs. With COVID jabs, it was like a light at the end of the tunnel, do you know what I mean?
Well, this is just to hopefully make sure we don't get into the flu.
I know, but I'm more worried about COVID than flu.
Well, if they don't let us in, we'll just go and have a cup of tea somewhere.
Toast the current.
Get some Christmas bits and bats what I still need to get.
What, from Grid?
Well,
I'm going to get lunch.
Right, before I tell you where we are,
You can tell from
10
plate.
points to guess where we are from the plate. So we're just having a panini, a ham cheese panini, with 3 refills. Of course, we are at Spoons. Looks
what?
nice. Spoons. Where are the spoons?
You have the big one, I'll have the small one.
Whatever. So we did go into Boots, and they said no, we can't go early because the person that does the flu jabs is on her lunch break.
So are we now.
She's probably near.
Oh yeah, there.
Right, here we go. Boots Pharmacy. Get ready for your needle, Nick.
She want a COVID booster. All done.
Jabbed up.
Lee told me the size of the needle, and he said it went all the way in.
You wouldn't look at mine.
I didn't look. I can't look.
I like to watch.
I can't look.
It was about that big, and it all went all the way in. And then Nick started bleeding a little bit, so she had to put a plaster on.
You didn't bleed at all. Mine was like, when I looked at my hand, there was like a little blob of blood, and she just dabbed it with a plaster. I only felt the scratch feeling of when we had the COVID jabs, of it going in. I didn't feel that, but I can already feel my arm starting to wake all the way down.
A lot more sewer than COVID jab.
Oh, mine felt like the second COVID jab.
Afterwards, like now. It wasn't all going in, but it is now.
She's like, you may get a really bad reaction in your arm, and you may get flu symptoms. Just take paracetamol. And I'm like, I don't want it. It's done now, so it's too late. Right, what now?
We've had more frigging pricks in us this year than, well, since I was single.
I've took my plaster off, my little poorly, and it's fine. So when we came back from town, we actually went to the lounge. We had a cup of tea with our friends Peter and Elaine and chatted about anxiety, and I'm now anxious. Just kidding. We're now going to go to Jackie and Richard's, where we originally going for wine and cheese, but we've changed it to tea and biscuits because we're dieting.
In case it's cold.
It might be raining when you come back, in which case you'll basically get wet. So take your coat.
In case it's cold in.
So we haven't seen Jackie and Richard for a month. Before we went on the Royal Caribbean cruise, we saw Richard, didn't we? The day we were leaving.
Apparently, they want our advice on cruising.
Yeah, I don't think Jackie and Richard are going to go on the cruises that we go on.
They're like Cunard, they like to get dressed up to the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Not our kind of thing, but we should all give them some advice.
I bet Cunard doesn't have a skydiving thing on it, or a rock climbing, or a surfing, or a bumping cars, will it?
This is what happens when you go to Jackie and Richard's.
You don't get up until 11:30 a.m.
Yeah, but we were home at 9.
Explain.
Well, Nick had one of his IBS episodes.
I didn't have at all.
Well, I can't explain then.
I had 2 cups of tea that must have had more caffeine in than the whole of Starbucks in the UK.
Nick had a lot of caffeine very late on and couldn't get to sleep until 4 a.m.
Just 2 cups of tea. I had 1 glass of wine, well, Jackie-sized wine glasses, and I woke up at 2 and I didn't go to sleep until probably 6 a.m. properly.
And of course, I was awake too.
And then we woke up at 10:30.
Never been
the longest we've ever slept in ever.
Yeah. And now the days it'll be like 6 o'clock before you know it.
Wait a minute, it's now going up to 12.
I know.
You've lived in bed.
Might as well just get back in bed.
Right, it's 12:40. We've got ready very quickly. Not even had a cup of tea.
12:40, and you call that quickly?
Well, I've never been up that late.
Because you're rushing.
I'm not panting. Yeah. I've never been up that late since I was like in my teenage years. Maybe it was that
you went editing.
flu jab.
Well, I did Google it middle at night. Does a flu jab give you insomnia?
Yeah.
But I was absolutely relaxed, but my mind was racing. I was even thinking, what can I think about to make me fall asleep? And no matter what I thought about, I even thought about the construction of sausage rolls, how many ridges were on the top of the ones that Jackie had. Then I was thinking, what's my dream superpower? Like when you have a dream, you always have a superpower in your dream, don't you? My dream superpower is flying and telekinesis. Let us know in the comments below, guys, what your dream superpower is.
What's telekinesis?
Making things move with you, your mind like flowing.
Well, and then after he tried to get to sleep for that long, he turned over and he goes, "Are you awake?"
I didn't do that.
Are you awake?
I didn't. You were rolling and I thought he's awake and I just said, "Are you awake?"
Just because I was rolling.
Wait a minute.
I was going to roll and go back to sleep.
I said, "Are you awake?" And you answered me.
Are you awake? And
You
thought,
answered me, so you was awake. So I didn't wake you up. It's bullshit.
My arm just hurt when he touched.
So it is hurting then?
Just a little bit. We've got no symptoms,
No,
thankfully.
we did have 2 paracetamol before we went to bed, just to be on the safe side, because Becky scared us, saying, "Oh God, hers kicked in 12 hours after," and I'm like, "Oh, 12 hours is going to be 2 a.m. And it was actually 2 a.m. when I woke up.
Stop touching my arm.
I didn't hurt.
I can hear it. Feel it.
Feel it.
I can
You can
feel
hear it. What's it doing? Although when she jammed it in your arm, I did hear the syringe go like a hissing sound, like it got bubbles in it.
We're off out to get some more Christmas presents. Let's go. Looked like it was going to slash you down when we set off. Now it's beautiful weather.
You could almost sunbathe.
Oh yeah.
Seems weird the fact that we haven't actually used Parker since we got back from the Royal Caribbean cruise, have we? Not since that day when we unpacked him, when we charged him and left him in the drive.
I don't know whether it's because I've not slept or the jab.
Not slept?
Or the jab. But I feel a bit...
You had 5 hours extra sleep than what you normally was.
That's probably why I've got too much sleep. And I had a cup of tea yet today.
Well, that's probably it. You've not had like a hot drink.
I need peppermint tea to hydrate myself.
Maybe you should get Jackie to make you those supercharged frigging teas that she gave me. They weren't even small teas, they were like half a pint in each one.
Nice, I had a couple. She put a little spread on. There were like cheese and biscuits and sausage rolls and
Kipling's pies.
Kipling's pies.
Mince pies. We had his first mince pie last night.
So she invited us down for cheese and biscuits. We said, no, we're trying to be good after the cruise and
cheese
things
and wine.
like that. Cheese and wine. So we said, we'll just come down for like a cuppa. She goes, don't worry, I'll put something healthy on. So she did sausage rolls.
And Baby Bell.
Baby Bell cheese and pies and cakes. And you know what we're like, we can't resist, so we had it all and it was lovely.
I only had 3
Kipling's pies.
2 Kipling's pies, 1 cherry, 1 apple and a mince pie.
Bless her, we had a lovely catch up, it was nice. So, we're off out for a little mooch for some Christmas bits. I need some Christmas cards for patrons, things like that. And I need a cup of tea somewhere as well.
Maybe I never knew what I really wanted, but looking back I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me, but nothing makes sense anymore.
You like that?
No, but I like it.
Yeah, we're going to get this for Lodge.
£3. It's got a rubber back so it won't slip on the laminate.
Yeah.
And for £3, even if we wreck it between now and Christmas, I just took it away afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, it's washable actually.
Yeah, well,
So we could wash it right and put it away for next year. But look at that as well.
I really like that.
I like it. The only thing is, it's the same colour as the wood on the cabinets that it would go on at the apartment. but I do
like it.
I wish we had it in silver.
Well, yeah. Why don't you just buy yourself one?
What?
Just buy yourself one after all these years.
No, just it was driving nuts after 10 minutes, but I'm just fascinated. I don't know why. I can't work on that one either.
What's this? Grow your own pine bonsai tree.
Oh, no,
I think somebody's just put it somewhere.
Oh my god, look at this one.
What?
Look at that.
Like an old TV.
Yeah.
Christ, it's scary in here. It's not even dark yet. Right, you have to explain what we're doing.
Right, let me just have a look through here. We've just been to an impromptu Halloween kind of party. We just went over for a coffee with our friends.
We need to get up here before she
Yeah,
comes.
they were having a Halloween get together with cocktails and stuff. We only had a couple.
It's scary. It's pitch black.
And they're doing a little haunted walk through these woods for
We're extras.
Peter's granddaughter. So we said, "What's this? This is."
What do you mean?
I thought you were gonna it was like a trap door or something.
What's wrong with you? Come on, this is wet muddies.
So we're gonna hide behind a bush or a tree or something for when they come on this little scary walk.
Gonna get us torches and put them under his chins and things like that. Grab the legs from under the bush, so we'll try and film it, but
It's muddy.
it's kind of
Muddy
very
and dark.
last minute.
Right, we're hiding. I don't know how long we're gonna be. There might be ages yet. Half an hour? Right, they're coming. Now. Go on now.
Never mind me, go first.
Run out and scare them. There we go. That was our scare done. Worked quite well, I think.
Yeah, I think people were more excited than Honey was scared, wasn't she?
So we're having a stir fry. Then I've got an evening worth of work to do, and we've also
Not today, let's just have a day off.
we've also got some news to tell you about a little trip we've booked. But
Let me give you the clue what it might.
we'll have us food first. I might even do some Christmas wrapping tonight.
Just a minute, let me find. This is his wine club surprises for tomorrow.
A little clue.
Right, it's time to put my purchase down.
The purchase.
Yeah, move that one, please.
That's home one. It is looking a little bit.
It needs to be
Worse
washed.
for wear
It's
now.
fine. It just needs to be washed. Oh, there's a bit of mud there underneath it.
I know. We'll tidy up after we put it down. Let's have a look at it.
It's a little bit smaller than the other one, but it's perfect for Christmas.
Get screwing for
And it's got that rubber back on it, so it won't move.
I might even treat you and put your shoes away for you.
Go on then. But for £3, you can't really knock that. Even if it just lasts one season, do you know what I mean?
That was from Dunelm Mills.
If you can possibly put that in the bathroom, and I'll wash that in the bath.
Treat yourself and put my shoes away. Come on.
And then, as we showed you earlier, we have some chalk.
Some what?
Some chalk.
Wait there. I'm just getting light.
We have a trip reveal. Ta-da! So in 25 days, we are going to be revisiting Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland Paris. We're not going to Florida just yet. We're gonna,
Next year, we said next year for Florida.
We had it already booked for next year, and we're not going to rush back.
Change it.
You know, we want to get.
Well, you have been saying, is there a Miles flight in November? But we're not going.
No, we're going here instead because we got our annual pass and we really enjoyed it, and these were the plans. So we're not changing our plans just because Florida has opened.
So we're not staying in the same hotels we stayed in last time. We're staying in another hotel that's quite close to Disney. It's about a 30-minute walk. So you'll have to wait until we get there and we'll show you guys a tour of the hotel in 25 days time. We aren't driving this time, we are flying. We're not going to get a car because we're so close to Disney on this time that we can get the free shuttle bus from the hotel.
Yeah.
So
the store in the hotel, and the hotel is very themed.
yes.
So that should be nice.
See if you can guess in the comments below which hotel we're staying in.
Yeah. It is.
We're going to see the Christmas decorations. That's the reason why we're doing.
See the Christmas decorations. It's the first time we've ever been to a Disney Disneyland that is going to be cold, very cold.
Yeah, I might have to switch from shorts to long trousers.
So that'll be interesting to see. But we
Never done a Disney park in the cold, have we?
No, and never this
It's cold here now, so it's going to be cold there, definitely.
Never this close to Christmas, pre-Christmas. Obviously, we've been in January, just after Christmas.
Yeah.
But not this close to Christmas. So looking forward to that. Also.
So the decorations go up mid-November. So we're going to go once they're all up and done and just properly
We're going to
throw
be
ourselves
joined
into it.
by some friends again.
We're going to be joined by some surprise friends. Again.
Not really. They're going to be there at the same time, so we are going to be meeting and having some coffees and some snacks and probably
on some rides
going to try a nets this time. Although I do want to plan us food better because I don't want all that fatty party food that we had kind of last time. But we won't be trying out any on-site restaurants. Not this time.
I'm sure we will be.
We won't be.
And we'll have a croque monsieur as well.
Oh, I'm having one of them definitely.
2 blobs of Biscoff.
You've got to try that on porridge. That is just amazing. Don't mix it in. Just kind of put it on and let it melt across the surface, and then kind of.
It's ready break we're having at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, welcome to a new day. I am actually going to finish the vlog now. It's a Saturday. We're heading to the wine club today for the first time.
2 years.
Yeah, since before lockdown. So I might vlog that in the next vlog. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below, hit the subscribe button if you're new around here, and check us out next time when Nick's just going to have 1 glass of wine at the wine club.
You watch.
Oh, I'll watch, and I'll vlog it, and
You know
I'll.
what was the night when we went to Jack and Richard's and
Yeah.
I said, you watch, I'll have 1 glass of wine.
Yeah.
I have 1 glass of wine.
See you on the next vlog.
Bye.